Welcome back to Rajni Kiran, my YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to focus on DDL commands, where DDL commands are the part of SQL, and under DDL commands, create, drop, alter, rename, truncate are the commands that are going to come under DDL. Let us look to DDL commands in detail. DDL command is called as Data Definition Language Command, and it is a part of SQL that allows the database user to create the database as well as restructure the database objects such as creation, deletion of a table. And the commands that comes under data definition language are create command, alter command, drop command, truncate command and rename command. Let us look to each commands in detail. Create command. This create command helps the user to create the table and store the data in it. When you are creating the table, we can also provide the integrity constraints like primary key, foreign key, unique, not null constraints to the columns while creating the table. And the integrity constraints can be defined at the column level as well as at the table level. Now let us look to the syntax of the create command in a simpler way. The syntax of the create command is create, and there should be a keyword called table. Then comes the table name and brackets begin. And within this brackets, we are going to present the list of fields, that is list of columns. So column 1 or field 1. Immediately after the specification of the column name, you are going to specify its data type with its size. And if at all, if you wanted to give any constraint, the constraints should be specified at this place. Comma, then comes the second column details, that is field 2 details. So you are going to specify the column name, again a data type and size. And if at all, if you are going to give constraint, you can provide the constraint over here, and this is how we are going to list out all the columns definition. Finally, we are going to close the bracket and then semicolon. This is a syntax of create command. Let us look to an example. Here we have created a table named student. That's the reason why I wrote the command create table student. So student is the table name, then brackets begin. And I have provided 3 columns here, that is fields. SNO is a field 1 or column 1. SName is the second column. And PHNO, that is phone number, is given as a third column. So see here, when I am defining about the first column, I specified the column name saying SNO. After that, immediately I specified the data type of size 4. That means in SNO column, I can store the integer numbers with 4-digit integer numbers and made this column as a primary key. Primary key means all the values should be unique and null value is not allowed under SNO. Comma, I have completed the column 1 definition. So, comma, and I am going for the second column. The second column name is given as SName, varchar2 of 20. This is the varchar2 of 20 is the data type of SName. That means you can store a string of size capacity 20. And not null is a constraint saying that under SName, no null value should be inserted. That means SName should contain all the values. I have completed defining second column. So name, data type and constraint, comma. Now goes to the third column, that is PHNO, that is phone number. And I have given the data type as number of 10. As we all know, the mobile numbers have 10 digits. So in PHNO, I can store the number with the 10-digit integers. After completing my column description, I have closed the brackets and semicolon. And the output that I am going to get is table created. So this is about the create command. And in the next video, I am going to show these commands in an SQL environment, and I'll show how the commands are going to give the outputs. Now, theoretically, you are just watching this video, how the create command syntax can be written and how this command can be written in SQL environment and what type of output we are going to get. Now, let us move to the second command, that is alter command. This alter command is used to add one more column or one more constraint to the table, or if you wanted to delete already existing column, you can delete it. If you want to delete any already existing constraint also, you can do it. And you can also modify the column size. So alter command is a statement used to delete, add or modify the columns in an existing table. Now let us look to this detail. Alter add, as I said earlier, we are going to use this alter add combination to add column as well as constraints. Alter modify is specifically used for increasing the column size or decreasing. So we can modify the existing column size, that is either you can increase its size or decrease its size. Thirdly, alter drop command is used to drop, that is to delete columns as well as already existing constraints. Now let us look to the syntax of these commands. See here, in all green I have presented the syntax and the examples of add command, alter add, and in blue color we have presented alter modify commands, and in yellow color we have presented alter drop command. So see here, as I said earlier, alter add helps to add a new column in a table. See the syntax alter, there should be a keyword called table, then comes the table name, then comes the keyword called add, and whatever the column you wanted to add, you can specify it within the braces, column name and its definition. That means its data type and constraint, then close the braces, semicolon. If you wanted to add two columns, you can list their column name and its definitions by separated with a comma. So let us look to the example. So see here, I have altered the table called student, and in that table I have ordered a column called address. So see, alter table student add, and then I started the braces and I started defining about the column. The column name is address and its data type is varchar2 of 20. Close the braces, semicolon. If you wanted to add constraints to a table, you can do it by using alter add again. So the syntax for that is alter table, table name, add. Here we have to use a keyword called constraint and then the constraint definition. So in the example I have listed, see here, alter table student, add primary key register number. That means I am making the register number column as a primary key. It was not done before. So now I have made that particular column as a primary key. So now see here again, second example, alter table and the table name is EMP. I have added a foreign key and made this department number as a foreign key, where this foreign key references to the another table called DEPT, that is department table. So hope you're getting what I'm saying, right? And where we are going to use this keyword constraint means, say for example, alter table EMP add constraint, constraint name, that is check constraint, within brackets to that column, that is sal. This is how we can also add the constraint to the table. Now let us move to the second alter modify. So in alter modify, as I said, we can either increase the size of the column or decrease the size of the column, and the syntax goes like this. Alter table, table name should be there, and then modify column definition. So look to the example over here. Alter table, I have specified the table name, then the keyword modify, and then already existing column, that is name, varchar2 of 20. Say for example, varchar2 of 20, the name has a varchar2 of 15. Now I have increased its size to 20. And if you wanted to do both the things together, that means I wanted to add and I wanted to do the modification in single alter command, even we can do so. See here, alter table, emp, add. Here I am doing the addition process. That is, I am providing the constraint to envo, that is primary key within brackets envo. Then I am doing modification for esal, and I have made it as number 10, 2 not null. So in single alter command, we performed both the actions. That is, we have added a constraint and as well as we have modified the column size along with its constraint. Now let us move to the third category of alter, that is drop. To drop a column from a table, what is that we have to do is alter table, table name, drop column, column name. So in the example I have presented, see here, alter, and there should be a keyword called a table, and then the table name, that is a student. Then I am specifying drop to delete the column. Which column? E-name column. So that is the reason why I specified drop. I specified the keyword also column, and then the column name, that is e-name. So what the output I am going to get is table altered. That means the column e-name got deleted from the table called student. Now let us move to the dropping of a constraint from a table. So the syntax goes like this: alter table, table name, drop. There should be a keyword called constraint and the constraint name. So look to the example, alter table. I have specified the table name student and I am dropping the constraint called primary key. And in EMP table, I am dropping the constraint called constraint check sal. Check sal is the name of the constraint. That is ck_sal is a constraint name, and I have used the keyword also constraint. So these are all the different ways where we can use alter command, either for adding or for modifying or for dropping. Let us move to the next command, that is drop command. So don't get confused from alter drop. Alter drop is meant to delete columns and constraints. Okay. Now the drop command, drop DDL command. So it is used to delete both the structure and the record stored in the table. That is, see here, drop table, table name. That means in the example, I have wrote the command drop table employee. That means complete structure of the table employee is removed, as well as the data that was there existing in the table employee is also deleted. So this is about drop command. Now truncate command. Truncate command is going to delete all the rows from the table and freeze the space containing the table, but the table structure will exist. That's the difference between drop and truncate. So drop is going to delete the data as well as the structure of the table also, whereas truncate is going to delete the rows, that is delete the data from the table, but the table structure will exist. So we can say this truncate command is similar to data manipulation language delete command, similar to a delete command in DML. So the syntax goes like this, that is truncate table, table name. So example, truncate table employee. Here, when I am going to execute this command, employee structure will be there, but the rows within this table are deleted. Is it clear? Now let us move to the last command, that is rename command. It is used to give new name to the already existing table. So in order to use this command, we have to use a table which is already got created. So see here, the syntax goes like this: rename. First we have to specify the old table name, and we have to use a keyword called to after to we have to write the new table name. So here we go with the example, rename. So already existing table name was EMP. Now I have given the new name to that table as EMP58. Okay. So this EMP is no more existing now, and it is referred as EMP58. So these are all the DDL commands. Thank you for watching this video.